Now the next series program is 1, -3, 5, -7 and 9. In this series program, just minus sign is given here. So you just forget the minus sign is given here. You just imagine that it is a positive sign. Okay. Now how the series will generate it? Okay. Suppose if I am going to write the position of the individual number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like previous way, then it can be generated. It can be generated? Yes. How? Suppose if I am going to multiply it individual position by 2, then it becomes 2 and it becomes 4, and 3 into 2 is becomes 6, and 4 into 2 it becomes 8, and 5 into 2 it becomes 10. And then after I am going to subtract 1 from individual number. So it becomes 1, it becomes 3, it becomes 5, it becomes 7, it becomes 9. So series is generated, but the sign is not generated in this case. Okay, you can see the minus sign actually generated in the odd position, in the even position, and in the odd positions the positive sign is carried. So within the loop, I am just going to use the if else condition to check whether the value of position is odd. If it is odd, then positive value is printed, and if it is even, then the negative value is printed. Now as the value is started from 1, so initial value is 1, and as the value increased by 1, so up to 10 terms, so 1 into 10, so up to 10, and value is increased by I plus plus. So this is the loop, and within the loop segment I am going to just multiply the I by 2 each and every time, and then after subtract 1 from it, and then after write the compound if statement. That means the if else statement to check whether the position value is either odd or even. If it is odd, then I am just going to print the positive value, and if it is even, then I am going to print the negative value. Now come to the next series program, series 6, and you can see I have already declared here I have already initialized I with 1 and up to 10 terms. That's why I equals to 10, less than equals to 10, and in this portion I am going to check where the even position or odd position. If the position is even, then it is going to print with the carried out the minus sign or negative sign, and for the reason I am just using here the minus sign here. You can see the minus sign is given here. Okay, and then after it is multiplied by 2, and then subtract 1 from it. And for if the positional value of is not even, it means odd, then this else block will execute, and there is no negative sign is being placed, because in the odd position all the positive value is printed. So now I am going to run this program. Yes, the output is 1, -3, 5, -7, 9, -11, 13, -15, 17, -19, like this way. Okay, so in this way this series 6 actually being solved. Now in this series program, you can see 1, 12, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 and up to n terms. Okay, so the final value is already n. Okay, and the initial value, what is the initial value? So I'm just going to write the position of individual number. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 as for the previous tricks, but we cannot generate from the position value this series. Actually it not helps the position value to generate this series. So what is the logic? As the position is 1, first position up to n terms, so value will be 1 and up to n terms, so it is n, and value is will increase by 1 if I assume that, then I plus plus. Okay, now I am going to declare here before starting the loop that s equals to 0. Then within this loop I am going to write s equals to s into 10 plus I, and then after I am going to print this s. Okay, I am going to print this s in this portion. Okay, now what is the output? Let's dry run the program. So if I equals to 1, then s equals to s into 10. So initial value of s is 0, 0 into 10, 0 plus I. So s becomes 1 and s is printed, so 1 is printed. Then loop will increase and I becomes 2, and then s into 10. Now the last value of s is current value is s is 1, so 1 into 10, so it becomes 10 plus I. plus 2. So s becomes 10 plus 2, so it is 12. Okay, 12, and s is printed. Okay, so 12 is print. Now I is increased and it becomes, suppose it becomes 3. Now s equals to s into 10. The last value of s is 12, so s equals to 12 into 10 plus I means 3. So 120 plus 3, it is 123. Now I then, after printing this s, so 1 to 3 is printed. After printing this s, the value of I increased and it becomes 4, and s equals to, now the last value of s is 1 to 3, so 1 to 3 multiplied by 10 plus I, so then 1 2 3 4 1230 plus 4, so it is become 1234. So value is 1234 printed here. So this series program is basically done in this way. Now come to the next series, series 7, and you can see here value is started from 1 and up to 10 terms, and j is initialized with 0. Okay, the value, the third, I'm just using the second variable, which is actually j, which is initialized here with 0, and then after j equals to j into 10 plus I, and then j is printed here. Okay, now I'm going to run this program, and what is the output? Yes, 1 12 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5, like this. It is just same as the question which is actually required to generate. So the required series actually generated by using this technique. This program is actually work exactly what is actually needed.